How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome to our first discussion video on the Nintendo E3 Direct. Now, if you guys didn't see that Direct, you guys have to go check it out. It was absolutely amazing. Everything that came out of E3 today was absolutely crazy, and there is just so much stuff to talk about. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to film this video first. We're going to talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then we're going to talk about the Nintendo stuff, and we're just going to talk about everything. There's going to be multiple videos released today, so I hope you guys are really excited. Now, like I said, the first thing that we are going to talk about is obviously the Smash Ultimate reveals. However, guys, before we go ahead and talk about that, I just want to remind you guys to go ahead and check out the channel that is linked in the description bar down below, as well as the pinned comment, because that is my girlfriend Rebecca's channel, and once she hits 1,000 subscribers, we are going to be giving away multiple eShop gift cards. So if you guys want the chance to win those gift cards, go ahead and subscribe to her channel for your chance to win. Now, let's go ahead and talk about these Smash reveals. So first of all, guys, the hero from Dragon Quest was officially announced. Now, if you guys didn't already see my live reaction, at first, I definitely thought that the hero was going to be the Luminary, and then we were going to get Erdrick as an Echo Fighter, but it turns out that they are all just character swaps for one another, so we don't have the Luminary and Erdrick each taking up their own spots, but instead, we just have them taking up one slot, but there's going to be a bunch of different character palettes that you can swap through, which I think is absolutely amazing. Now, in terms of the hero from Dragon Quest, this was one we were obviously all expecting. Now, a lot of us were really thinking that we were just going to end up getting Erdrick, but once again, I think it's extremely awesome that we're getting Erdrick, as well as the Luminary, and all of those other character palettes, because that's what Dragon Quest is all about. They want to go ahead and show off all of the different versions of Erdrick and his character models to everybody, and I just think that's absolutely awesome. Now, in terms of them actually coming to the game, I have to say, I know a lot of people are really disappointed because we didn't get Sora or Geno or some other character from Square Enix, but guys, you have to remember why Nintendo decided to go ahead and do this. Now, Nintendo decided to do what they did just because they want to really push Dragon Quest over here in the United States. Obviously, the best way to promote a game franchise over here in the United States is to put characters from those game series that they're trying to push into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so that way we, the fans, can get exposed to them. Obviously, we saw that already happen with Marth and Roy in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and now I think it's really cool that we're seeing a bunch of Dragon Quest history in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you guys watch my initial reaction to Erdrick, I definitely thought that it was going to be another Fire Emblem character, but I am very happy that that is not the case. I mean, Erdrick, as well as, I guess we'll just call him the hero for the sake of being easy, the hero's moveset looks extremely awesome. It looks like you're going to be able to cycle through a bunch of different moves, kind of similar to characters like, you know, Cloud, who gets his, like, limit break and stuff like that, except it's different, and I think that's an extremely unique mechanic, and one that couldn't be replicated by any other character. Now, once again, I've heard that a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, like, this is just another blue-haired anime swordsman, and we don't want him in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But guys, I'm just asking you to take this with an extremely open mind, because even if you aren't happy about the hero making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we also got Banjo-Kazooie. Now, obviously, we have a lot we need to talk about in terms of Banjo-Kazooie, but let's go ahead and finish up with the hero first. Now, once again, the hero from Dragon Quest is a character that was surrounded by controversy for a very long time, but one that I think most people who like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and following leaks and everything definitely expected to make it into the game. I mean, we had tons of credible leakers come out and say, yeah, Erdrick's coming in, but nobody expected the hero, which I think is just extremely interesting. Every leak that we talked about was like, yeah, Erdrick 100%, that's the character we're getting. We're not getting anyone else from Dragon Quest. But the first character that they showed off was actually the protagonist of Dragon Quest XI, so if we can find any leaks, which guys, I am going to need your help looking, we need to look for leaks that specifically mention the hero and mention the different color palettes that this guy ends up having, because if they actually predicted this correctly, they might actually have some credibility. Now, with all of that being said though, guys, although I definitely would have preferred Sora or Geno in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the hero definitely looks like a very unique character with a ton of awesome moves that we are going to be able to use in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I mean, although I'm a little bit disappointed that he's not getting released today alongside a new update or anything like that, I am still extremely happy to know that the hero is going to be coming sometime this summer, so we don't have to wait that much longer to actually play as him. And now we have the big one, guys. That's right, Banjo-Kazooie is officially coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a playable character this fall. Now, right away, guys, for the longest time, people were having the debate over which Microsoft character we were going to end up seeing in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There was talks of Steve from Minecraft, there was talks of Banjo-Kazooie, and there was even some talks about Master Chief, but guys, at the end of the day, I think that Banjo-Kazooie was definitely the right way to go. Now, I definitely think that they could have made an awesome moveset for Steve, and Steve would have been a great character to include, but I am just so extremely excited to see Banjo-Kazooie come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there that may not feel the same way and might think that Banjo-Kazooie is a little bit of a wasted character slot, but guys, if anything, even if you don't like Banjo-Kazooie as a character, you have to realize that this means that Nintendo is actually listening to what we the fans want to see. Now obviously, during the Super Smash Bros. Fighter Ballot days, there were many different fan polls out there, and we saw that Banjo-Kazooie, King K. Rool, and Ridley were always the top characters that fans really wanted to see in the game, and now, wouldn't you know it, Banjo-Kazooie has officially made it in alongside King K. Rool and Ridley. Nintendo is actually listening to all of us fans, so if there is a character that we want really badly, Nintendo may actually put them in someday. So for all of you guys that are worried about Waluigi and may want Waluigi in the game someday, who knows? Nintendo is actually listening to us now, and I think that's absolutely amazing. Also guys, this shows that Nintendo and Microsoft are definitely on great terms. I mean, yeah, Phil Spencer has definitely said before that he would love to see Banjo-Kazooie come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and all of that stuff, but like, Banjo-Kazooie is officially here. We have a Microsoft-owned character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, if you had told 10-year-old me that we were going to someday see a Microsoft character in Super Smash Bros., I'd be like, get out of here, you're obviously lying to me. Like, there's no way we're ever going to get a Microsoft character in Super Smash Bros. I mean, Super Smash Bros. Is celebrating all things Nintendo, but this proves that this is actually a celebration of all things gaming. We have amazingly big names in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate now, and even though, once again, Banjo-Kazooie may not be the most iconic character in the world, and he may not be the most important to a lot of people, he's still extremely important to us fans, so seeing him in the game probably made a ton of people super happy. And also guys, even if you weren't the biggest fan of Banjo-Kazooie at first, I'm sure that a lot of your guys' minds have changed now that you've actually seen him in action in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, it would have been awesome if we saw the hero and Banjo-Kazooie with a little bit of gameplay, like a gameplay trailer, but just seeing them in the game in their character reveal trailers was just absolutely mind-blowing. Now, Banjo-Kazooie also looks like a very good character. I mean, I don't know if this character is going to be top tier or not, but just given the fact that he's such a fan favorite, I have a feeling we're going to see him in tournament play all the time. Banjo-Kazooie is a character that is loved by so many Nintendo fans, and also, can we just talk about that picture at the end of Banjo-Kazooie's trailer where Banjo-Kazooie was with all of those Nintendo characters? Like, it felt to me like Banjo-Kazooie was finally back home with all of his friends, and it just makes me absolutely so happy to see that. Guys, if you have ever doubted that Nintendo is actually listening to their fans, especially on characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you shouldn't have to doubt that anymore, because this 100% proves it. Yeah, I understand that maybe the Dragon Quest characters weren't what every Super Smash Bros. Ultimate fan wanted, but you have to realize that them putting the hero in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was a way for them to promote Dragon Quest over here in the United States, and Banjo-Kazooie was just a way to make us fans happy. Like, at the end of the day, Nintendo, yes, is all about making money, but sometimes they go out of their way to make us happy, and guys, I just could not be happier with these character reveals. I understand that you guys may not be as happy with the hero as I am, but I know that most of you guys are happy about Banjo-Kazooie, especially with that awesome reveal trailer. However, guys, those are just all of the thoughts that I had floating around in my head. This wasn't a very scripted video or anything. I just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about it because I am still so excited about all of this. I would do like a moveset analysis on each of these characters, but I'm not too into that, so if you guys want to go check something out like that, I recommend checking out Zero or eSam's channels, because I'm sure they're going to be making videos about that, and I'm sure that they're going to be much better than I could ever do it, considering they're competitive players. However, guys, with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts about these characters in the comment section down below. Are you guys happy with the reveals we got today, or are you disappointed that they weren't somebody else? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.